You can do it, someone might say. These words are meant to uplift and inspire, to push you towards your goals, but sometimes they aren't enough. But what if a voice inside you whispers, "Can you really?" That voice is self-doubt. It's a persistent echo that questions your abilities and undermines your confidence. It's that nagging feeling that you're not good enough. It creeps in during moments of vulnerability, making you second-guess your every move. This feeling is very common. It affects almost everyone, from students to professionals, from artists to athletes. No one is immune to self-doubt. Self-doubt can stop you from growing. It can paralyze you, making you afraid to take the next step, to venture into the unknown. It can hold you back from trying new things. The fear of failure looms large, overshadowing the excitement of new opportunities. When you doubt yourself, you might not go after your dreams. You watch others succeed and wonder why you can't do the same. This can leave you feeling stuck, trapped in a cycle of inaction and regret, unable to break free from the chains of self-doubt. Imagine yourself at a job interview. You're prepared and qualified, but self-doubt creeps in. You start to question your abilities, wondering if you truly belong here. The room feels smaller, the air thicker, your heart races and your palms sweat. You try to focus, but the fear is overwhelming. What if I'm not what they're looking for, you think? The thought spirals, making you second-guess every answer you've prepared. You wonder if your resume is impressive enough, if your experience is sufficient. Doubt clouds your mind, making it hard to think clearly. Suddenly you feel nervous and unsure, your confidence wanes and you start to fidget. The anxiety is palpable and you can't shake the feeling of impending failure. It's as if a dark cloud has settled over you, casting a shadow on your hopes. The same fear can hit you before giving a speech. You've practiced countless times, but as the moment approaches, your mind goes blank. The fear of forgetting your lines or stumbling over words grips you. You imagine the audience judging you and the pressure mounts. Maybe you want to start a business but feel unsure. The idea is there, the plan is ready, but self-doubt lingers. You question if you have what it takes to succeed. The fear of failure looms large, making you hesitant to take the first step. Self-doubt whispers, "What if you fail?" The voice is persistent, echoing in your mind. It reminds you of past mistakes and potential pitfalls. The fear of not measuring up, of disappointing yourself and others, becomes a constant companion. This fear can be paralyzing. It can hold you back, making you feel stuck and unable to move forward. The weight of it is heavy, pressing down on you, making every decision feel monumental. It can stop you from even trying. Opportunities pass by as you hesitate, trapped by the fear of failure. The regret of not taking action can be just as painful as the fear itself. But remember, overcoming this fear is possible. It starts with believing in yourself and taking that first step, no matter how small. Why do we doubt ourselves? It's a question that has puzzled many of us at different points in our lives. Self-doubt can creep in unexpectedly and affect our confidence and decision-making. Often it's because of messages we've received. These messages can come from various sources, including friends, family, and even strangers. They can be subtle or overt, but they all leave an impact. Maybe someone criticized you in the past. These criticisms can linger in our minds, making us question our abilities and worth. They can be hard to shake off, even years later. Perhaps you witnessed someone else's failure. Seeing others struggle can make us fear that we might face the same fate. It can create a sense of anxiety and hesitation in our own endeavors. These experiences can leave a mark. They shape our perceptions and influence how we see ourselves. Over time, they can build up and contribute to a persistent sense of self-doubt. Society also plays a role. We live in a world where we're constantly bombarded with messages about who we should be and what we should achieve. These societal pressures can be overwhelming. We're bombarded with images of perfection. These images set unrealistic standards that are often impossible to meet. They can make us feel like we're not good enough, no matter how hard we try. This can make us feel inadequate. When we compare ourselves to these idealized images, we often come up short. This comparison can erode our self-esteem and fuel our self-doubt. We start comparing ourselves to others. This comparison can become a habit, one that is hard to break. It can make us feel like we're in a constant race, always trying to catch up. This comparison can fuel our self-doubt. It can make us question our worth and abilities, leading to a cycle of negative thinking. Understanding where self-doubt comes from is the first step in overcoming it. Breaking free from self-doubt is possible. It begins with recognizing the negative thoughts. Challenge those thoughts. Are they really true? Focus on your strengths. Remember your past successes. Every small step forward is a victory. Celebrate your accomplishments. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. Don't let self-doubt hold you back. Share your story. Your journey might inspire someone else.